Here is our question from Jennifer in Amaretta, Georgia.
All right.
Today. I've seen many jobs advertised that interest me and that I think I could do, but when I read the complete list of skills required, I only have about half of them. So I don't apply. I'm afraid I'm missing out on opportunities that might work for me. Should I reconsider this strategy?
I love this question. First of all, I love the fact that Jennifer's even wondering if she's using the right strategy because she's using the strategy most women use, which is if I don't meet all the criteria, I'm not going to apply for the job. And that doesn't work. So a couple things. First of all, most jobs that are posted online have a laundry list of requirements. No employer is expecting you to meet all of them. However, and this is an interesting statistic, for men, when they're applying for jobs online, if they meet roughly 40% of the printed criteria, they're going to apply. For women, do you know what it is? 90%. So women feel like they have to meet 90% of this laundry list of criteria before they even put their hats in the ring.
Oh my God, if we change nothing else, I want to change that statistic so badly. Okay.
And so why does that happen? Well, one reason, and we touch upon this in the course, is women's tendency towards perfectionism, which is revealed even in young schoolgirls.
And perfectionists can run us. It can.
So you take that and then a lapse of confidence that just results from being home and kind of out of the game for a while, and it's a pretty lethal combination. So I want to make two practical suggestions for you as you're navigating this. First of all, look at job criteria and start considering what's essential and what's non-essential. So I'll give you an example. For things like credentialing, degrees, licensure, those things tend to be pretty essential skills. They don't tend to be very negotiable. But industry experience, years of experience, titles had, those kinds of things are negotiable. They're a little grayer. So we live in Connecticut where a big industry is insurance. And let's say you moved here from elsewhere and you had no insurance experience, but you'd worked in banking or other financial services. If you saw that the job required insurance experience, you might say, forget it. You know, I'm not qualified.
But don't do
that. Exactly, because you're close enough. So those are related industries. Now, of course, if you were looking for a job in aerospace engineering and the only experience you had was in retail, I mean, that's not a connect. But I think you're smart enough to figure out what are the essential skills and what aren't. And so when you see that you meet most of the essential skills, throw your hat in the ring. Yeah.
You know, we really... there's a whole section in knowing where you're going.
Exactly, where we really help you kind of calibrate.
She digs into this with you and gives you a bunch of homework around this and helps you really start to understand that difference between the essential skills
and the non-essential
skills.
So then the second piece is to look at this application that you might be pondering online and say to yourself, am I selling myself short? When I say that I don't have any financial skills, am I forgetting that I was the treasurer of the booster club? Am I forgetting that I did the books for the club hockey team? Don't discount those volunteer experiences that probably have taken up a large amount of your time in the recent years. Don't discount those. Just because you're not paid for experience doesn't devalue it. So I'll give myself as an example. I've been working for, the majority of the years since my kids have been around. But if I were to go on a job interview tomorrow and someone were to ask me some of my biggest accomplishments, I would say, a good third of them would be things that I accomplished as an unpaid volunteer.
100%.
So you need to make sure that you value those, that you understand them, and that you represent them when you apply. Yep. So we're going to dig deeper into these things, as Kelley said, when we're in the course and we're talking about calibrating, looking at your skills, how they relate to today's market. But you're not going to get that opportunity if you don't sign up for our course.
Yes, we want you there. So please get your name on the email list, and you will get all of the details and be one of the first to know when enrollment opens. Thank you so much for your question.
Yes, thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah, take care.